What's up guys, Mike B aka Fony. I'm on the side of my house, I'm wearing fingerless gloves, I'm wearing scarves because it's fucking freezing, because in Northern California it's like 30 something degrees and that's freezing to us. I'm trying to keep this as positive as possible, but I'm not in a very positive mood. And the reason why is because I do not know what's happening with the MCN world. I know what I see, I know what I experience, and I know roughly what I could expect, okay? This is what, everything that I talked about in my video I posted 2 days ago was true up until apparently that night. I got an email yesterday and it talks about the changes coming down the pipe for YouTube. These changes are from YouTube to the MCNs saying, hey, you're gonna have to make your guys go through the same monetization process that these unpartnered or non-network partners have to go through. If you watch my last video, then you're probably like, whoa, what the fuck? One of the biggest things that Mike B was talking about was how awesome it is to be able to have instant monetization on your videos. Yes, that is true. That was the biggest push, and that was one of my biggest things, is to be able to monetize things without having to worry about going through a review process. Because anytime you get for example, let's say if you get, let's see, I've gotten copies of games like, for example, Uzi, which is a video that I'm gonna be recording probably tonight, tomorrow, because it's being released on Steam with all kinds of stuff, whatever, I'll talk about tomorrow. Uzi is a game that I was sent a link, a key for, like maybe a couple days ago. I'm waiting until tonight to record it, right? I'm gonna wait till the last second, record it, and then boom, because I'm actually playing the game. I'm getting further than I've ever gotten in this game, right? But the thing is, if I upload the video tonight, like let's say if these new content ID or these new monetization things were in place now, if I were to upload the video tonight, then it might not be monetized by tomorrow because it's still under review. This is the same shit that I had to deal with before I joined a partner. Now, is this Maker's fault? No. Is this Polaris' fault? No, it's the same company. It's Maker, Polaris, RPM, okay? No, it's nobody's, it's not their fault. It's clearly YouTube coming down the pipe saying, hey, we're gonna tighten the reins on us a little bit, and here's probably why. This is speculation, okay? We know that these channels, these networks, are just farming them up, man. They're like, some of these networks are just signing anybody they can. They don't give a fuck what you're doing. They're just like, yeah, man, did you play a video game once on your channel like 3 years ago? Signed. We want to make you part of whatever network it is that they're pushing. YouTube is obviously seeing this as, and this is from a business perspective, okay? YouTube is probably looking at this and saying, hey, why do we have these guys running around being the middlemen, essentially doing the same shit that we could do ourselves, and they're taking our money? Why don't we just find some way to thin the herd, to thin the herd a little bit, and then we could take some of that shares for ourselves. We could trim down these things to virtually nothing. They'll probably consolidate over time, and eventually we'll find some way to shut them down. I know, the little doomsday theory there, but why did YouTube allow the MCNs to get to the point to where they're just so big? How many channels do you know are under Machinima? How many you know are under Curse? Like, these are networks that like will reach out to just anybody. Again, you played a game once on your stream, sure. Why don't you go ahead and sign up for the thing? Like, I've seen so many people sign to these networks. Polaris is obviously one that they're a little pickier, right? I was very fortunate to be able to come aboard with them. They've been nothing but amazing to me. Everybody that I've worked with, that's part of this team, has been amazing. But the thing is, we're still talking about thousands upon thousands, like YouTube-wide, that are part of an MCN of some sort. And so this is what probably YouTube's looking at as a way to make more money. When you join an MCN, they're supposed to help you field some of these copyright things. You know, they would essentially be blamed for some of these copyright issues if something were to come up. Well, now, part of the review process is essentially putting it back in my lap. I'm right back to where I was, you know, right before signing. I signed with Polaris earlier this year. Now, that change is coming like sometime in January. I got the email yesterday. But I wanted to sit on it for a while. I'm sorry if it's getting dark. I'll try to like brighten the video or something a little bit for you guys. But now today, I get home and I have an email from my studio, and they're saying, from Polaris, and they say, hey, there's some other stuff coming down on Monday. Content ID is getting a new, whatever, they're doing another pass with Content ID, so you might get some flags in your account, but surely, oh, really? Give me a second. Hey, babe. All right, love you, bye. Wife. Where was I? Oh, right, so Content ID. Content ID is coming down, a new change on Monday. I don't know what's gonna happen. The whole point of this video is to tell you guys, hey, I did not know that this stuff was happening when I recorded that vlog talking about the benefits of joining an MCN, and now I feel like an asshole for putting it out there. And I'm not the kind of person to go and spread misinformation. That's not gonna happen. All right, so this video is specifically to tell you and I'm putting an annotation there, that those things have changed, and if you want to sign up with RPM or the Polaris or any network because you want instant monetization, know that this shit is coming and it's changing come January or whenever. Now this content ID thing that they're running again on Monday, I will let you guys know how it goes. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have 1,000+ videos on my channel. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged for a whole bunch of shit because this new content ID algorithm, whatever, picked up like a whole bunch of things that I missed before. What sucks is that I license my own music through YouTube's channels, not through YouTube specifically, but through a network, through another partner that's licensed on YouTube. So if you upload one of my songs to YouTube, chances are it's gonna get flagged. What's gonna happen? Is like, am I gonna get flagged and have like a billion content ID matches for shit that I own? All I know is that yes, I'm a little upset. I'm also not fully informed. I'm not gonna go out and say that this is this and this. I'm just speculating on everything here. I'm telling you what changed as of this week since I made that last vlog, and that's the whole point of this thing. I will follow up with this come next week. Once I see what the content ID thing, changes come down, because nothing could happen. It could like be nothing. But I also want to go and dig up a little bit more because I've heard there are some pluses, maybe, to this change with the way that they're monetizing things. But it doesn't necessarily mean that the monetization is going to go back to being instantaneous. I know that some people will have instantaneous monetization, like for example Total Biscuit. This is all hearsay. Total Biscuit, but Angry Joe is not. So I don't know who is and who's not. But I'm gonna go look into that. Like, there's a difference between being a network or being managed and not being a managed network partner or something. I don't know. The thing is, I don't want to spread misinformation. Whole point of this video is to tell you guys that the monetization, instant monetization, is going away. All right, and I will find out more. And when I find out more, I will definitely let you guys know. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry about the scarf. It's cold. But thanks. I'll see ya.